Hello everyone, welcome to CVAL. Today we will be casting over UCSD versus UC Berkeley. I will be your play-by-play caster today, Just Joe.
And I'm Andre. I will be your color caster. And here we've got a wonderful, nice in-state rivalry matchup. UC San Diego going up against Cal Berkeley. This is slated up to be a good one. UC San Diego still undefeated in this tournament, having completely swept the group stage and handily putting down UC Santa Barbara last week. Now face up against UC Berkeley, who I believe went 4-1, is currently seeded number 9 and took down their counterpart seed 8 in a 2-map affair just last week as well. So this is set up to be interesting viewing, prime time, if you will, for everyone watching at home. Good evening, and settle in, get a glass of milk if you fall asleep, and because this is going to be a snooze fest because we're just going to slam them
Yeah,
in 2
exactly.
maps, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be a steamroll, 13-1, 13-1. But yeah, it should be, like you said, a fun matchup. Should be also be a UCI rematch. I
Oh,
believe
yeah.
we unfortunately lost last time, but this time we're gonna win. As we head into the first map here, it looks like it's gonna be Haven.
Haven, the pick of UC Berkeley, and we'll see what they want to do with this. UC San Diego starting on the defense. We've seen their Haven in a number of matchups before. It's very fast, very aggressive, kind of what you'd expect from UC San Diego in pretty much every map, but Haven, especially that B site. A lot of the times you'll see a neon wall go up followed by a Sova dart, and then they're on the site within 30 seconds of the round starting. And then from there, you just play 40 seconds and hold the defuse. Though, to be fair, most of the times they just shoot their opponents a little bit in the head before that even gets to be the case.
Yeah, and looking at the team compositions here, we see UCSD locking in that clove, and then Berkeley also hovering that clove a little bit. Interesting smoke picks. Not something you see that often, but it seems like both teams are opting to pick clove. Maybe they have some sort of strategy around it. And I'm actually surprised to see UCSD not playing a chamber. I think it's on one of their stronger picks, and it's something that we've been seeing that's been arising in pro play on the Haven map. Because Chamber has good TPs, has the Headhunter, which is very strong in this map overall, but it seems like UCSD will not opt for it, but it seems like UC Berkeley will. And I I also like the Yoru from UC Berkeley. However, I think it seems like UCSD is also gonna unlock the Yoru. But also accompanied with the Waylay. And other than that, the comps seem very similar. Although it's just a change in Sentinels between the two teams. UCSD opting for the Killjoy, and Berkeley opting for the Chamber.
Yeah, as we get into map number 1, it's best out of 3 series, 2 maps to win.
Right,
And
so let's
we'll
hope
get right
for
into it.
2-0. All right.
Hopefully.
All right. All right. So looking at the map positions here, we see UC Berkeley is going to be the one starting off on attack, while UCSD is going to start off on defense here, looking for a 2-2-1 stack, it seems. Except KJ is going to be playing more towards garage, so no one's actually on that C side itself.
Yeah, they're just leaving it open. Killjoy utility is actually going to be set up for. It's going to be set up for garage. Partially for garage and partially for C. So that entire left side, that entire C side left to just one player practically as UC Berkeley slows it down.
Right. We saw it there, just how strong the chamber pick can be for UC Berkeley. Already getting a quick pick with the headhunter. We see Tran here trying to jump spot C long, catches one, but doesn't see any more. I wonder if Tran's going to go for another jump. He does, but doesn't see anyone just yet. UCSD wondering where the rest of UC Berkeley have went. We see Arctic here just slowly creeping up through sewers with just, I believe it was Chrome. Yes, just sitting alone on ice side. Gets a headshot on Oni. Taking him out, getting the numbers of equalizing the numbers 4-on-4. see here Chrome lurking in the smoke, gets one. Melvin already getting one too. UCSD holding down the site quite well. Still two members from UC Berkeley left alone here, and Long, not much to do here. Dadston just holding the headhunter out, ready for any flanks. Melvin taking out Jetcracker though. Dadston goes down instantly to Melvin.
Oh, what an aggressive maneuver by Melvin in the 4v1 things. Even if I lose this, who cares? Runs straight in and just taps Gadsden in the head, who got that opening pick in that round, making it a little bit awkward. But UC Berkeley playing a much slower pace of Valorant, opting to play their advantage, which ended up not playing it on their advantage as they walked into a fully stacked ace site. It had been a little too choreographed from San Diego as they take the first round.
Yeah, and I think it's like another thing you're mentioning. San Diego, we're really good at those fast-paced pushes here on this map. Here as Datsun tries to push up, but has to shoot out the shock or the dart as Melvin gets two in mid. Tries to go for more. Overheating? No, gets one. Or gets more. Melvin's still alive actually with 4 HP. November getting one too, and Tran getting the last one.
What a cover from November. Melvin was dead to rights there, 4 HP, and going back for more against these pistols. Right. And it's 4 of them. Luckily, November's there to pull him out of a ditch there. And Melvin escapes with a life. It's gonna be a flawless for San Diego.
Yeah, also really critical for their economy there, as Melvin was holding a Phantom, so you know his economy would have been like quite damaged if he died there. But either way, they still won the round, so their economy is still looking quite good. And we see here Berkeley's looking for another default as Dadston going through the A long again, trying to catch anyone. Does have the Vandal equipped, but Frost just jiggle peeking there. As Jetcracker trying to get a few shots in, and he just walks through and dies to Melvin.
A bit of an interesting maneuver there. Might have been a little ambitious, walking straight through a smoke.
Ooh, Arctic does get November though, as November try to clear some space up through C long, but doesn't go without. Ooh, Yoru gets one, gets two. Melvin does use the Clovo as he does have the amount, has the ult for it, but is damaged as he res. Tries to swing Dadston. Dadston immediately takes him out as Melvin was just one shot. Now left in a 2v2. Berkeley slowing it down.
Do they know? Do they know about Chrome? Dadston doesn't.
He was aware for a little bit, but isn't fully aware as Chrome still was able to get through. Now we see Yoru just watching. Is he aware of two?
Through this.
Is aware of two.
And probably expected the Yoru to be already halfway up to C there, but the slow pace, Yoru sticks behind, catches the two lurkers, just walking face first, not expecting someone there.
Right.
As it's a steal of a bonus. Melvin doing his absolute best to try to get something in that round, but unfortunately, with that Clovolt, has to play aggressive, falls into the loving arms of Yoru, and does not ever leave that embrace alive.
Yeah, Yoru there. Great mechanical skills from him too. Quickly flicked over. But as we head on to this round here, it seems like almost a 5-man push from Berkeley into A here. Oni just trying to clear up its sewers.
Well, the recon bolts definitely forced him back up, so the information is gained that someone was there, and someone was there with the Bucky specifically. San Diego strong lean towards the A side now. You see 3 here.
Yeah, we see it looks like Berkeley with almost 4 people here walking up through mid. Oni with the Bucky trying to walk in a garage, walking in with that drone.
They're walking into an empty house, just one turret.
Yeah, but the turret does spot one. Seems like they're not going to fully commit into it just yet.
Rotates are drawn as we see San Diego scrambles a little bit. But Chrome sees one. Ooh, gets the second.
Uses the flash, takes for more, goes down to Arctic with a nice shot with the Guardian. Straight to the dome. Dadston also getting one on November. Frost peeking out, does get Oni. Now equalizing the numbers once again, 3-on-3. Yoru trying to walk into the site here. Clone going down to Sova there.
And Frost is spotted. Yoru's attention was pulled away by the dart, allowing Tran to walk in and get a nice kill. It's all down to Arctic, who falls at the hands of Frost. Great play in those sewers.
Yeah. Now San Diego taking the 3-1 lead. Not looking too bad so far in the beginning of this map. And honestly, it's seeming like I like how their comp's looking. The KJ Sentinel utility is a lot stronger than Chambers. And so we have KJ kind of just solo holding the left side of the map on C and Garage there, rather than Chamber only having or could only really hold like a Garage, and yes, he could hold it with his flank or with his TP, but he could still just die instantly.
Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? Teleport back in and immediately get shot? That's not much of a defense, is it? As Dadston takes a little bit of damage, deals a little bit of damage to Frost as well.
Yeah, but we see here Berkeley trying to run up into Garage and does get the reward there, getting Melvin.
Phantom obtained. And November
Ooh,
wasn't aware as Frost moves up A.
what a
Chrome
yeah.
must feel so cramped here. So, oh. And the best defense is a good offense, as the Romans like to say, as Chrome pops his mask, spots all of the members, save for Arctic lurking in that sea.
Yeah, I don't think Trent's
Tran
aware of
must
Arctic, but does see him.
be somewhat aware, shoots a clone, but gets the second behind. It's a 3v2 retake.
Right, but I wonder if they're aware of Frost there, just lurking up. Not aware. Arctic does take down his icy counterpart here. As
Chrome, there's no way you win
lurking
this,
up.
right? Chrome,
Gets
there's
one,
no way
gets
you win
almost
this.
gets two, but Yoru quickly flicks over with the stinger. Frost looks like he's opting to save.
Is he just gonna let this one go, or is he gonna
Oh, I
reposition?
think, yeah, he's repositioning.
Walking up through Garage.
He has the time. Is Yoru aware? Seeing how
He's staring
Frost took long.
kind of at it.
But,
Frost
Tuck's
might be able
there.
to.
Ooh.
I think Frost might have caught a sliver of that gun barrel, but the angle advantage so heavily for UC Berkeley as they win a pretty lightly invested round, bringing us right back to 3-2.
Yeah, honestly, well played from Berkeley there. As I liked how the Yoru on their side was really well aware of Frost's repositioning there, as you didn't see them walking up down long and seeing how the spike timer was taken down. They really only had one other option to go to, which was through Garage.
Yeah. And now it's UC San Diego on the light investment. Berkeley pops the Yoru ult. A lot of information that could be gamed. Chrome, you're in a bad spot, still double dipping. Unable to escape with his life.
Frost now alone on site, getting
Frost,
utility
what can
done. Got hit by the recon dart, immediately goes down to Yoru. Now Yoru just trying to spray into the smoke, getting any strays. November jumping down.
November, what was that? Sacrifices life for one. 2v4 now for San Diego with like basically just stuff on the discount clearance aisle. Melvin, what can you do?
Yeah, just holding just a sheriff there. Doesn't even have smokes yet. We'll be up in a few seconds. Goes for a few duels, see if he can get any. Doesn't see any just yet. Clears or peeks into another. Jetcracker pushing up with the Phantom, and he goes down, giving Berkeley their third round there. Now tied up 3-3.
Yeah, 2 ults invested for Berkeley, but 3 more for this round. Sova, Clove, and Waylay. This could get a little dangerous on the full investment for San Diego here. Lots of ults they have to watch out for. That Waylay ult so annoying for the defenders as you're not able to shoot. All you can see is a flying woman coming at you with a shotgun.
Yeah.
And what are you gonna do when you have no bullets?
Yeah, let's not forget about that civil. Really important for post plant or just clearing out anyone with that drone and ult combo. Oni already getting Chrome right off the bat. November does get Jetcracker, but Jetcracker does have that Clove ult, giving them that second life.
Melvin.
Playing that timing here.
Melvin, no way. November
Gets one, but shoots the clone
instead. But Melvin is up and causing so much trouble.
Hey, Tran here, looking for one more. Frost does get the lurker on A side, and
Yeah.
managing to actually opts not to push up here, which is a good choice. Tran looking for one more. Does hear another.
Knows November losing out that gunfight actually to an Oni who has just so little HP.
Yeah, literally a sliver of HP left here. It's Arctic just pushing up through Garage, trying to get that space. We see here Oni investing that Waylay ult.
Nothing here to catch, and so what was an empty B site now turns into a C hit, but Frost is already here. What a read by Frost.
Yeah, I like the way Frost is playing here. Does have that Silver ult in play. Actually has almost full utility. wonder if Oni's gonna clear him out. Does.
Oh, does.
But Frost isn't quick enough to react to get Oni, as Oni is just one shot, literally just a small bit of hope for Oni, but yet the hope is still alive.
Planting opposite so that dart doesn't reach them. And this gets awkward. Oni falls, that 4 HP.
But Arctic still healthy and alive. Peeks into Frost, gets him. Arctic
Tran has a chance to push.
Has to be careful of the spam. Hides, and Tran, nice movement, gets Arctic, giving UCSD their fourth.
Close 1v1 there. Tran had a chance to push forward the moment the drone was heard, but still clutches it out for a retake. Very confusing mid-round there, and we see Berkeley's insistence on playing the rounds so slow. Sometimes works in their favor, sometimes it allows for some weird flings, as we see Frost pushing all the way through A, knows no one can be A. His teammate in Tran has cleared out all of B, so process of elimination, only one site left to hit, kind of throws UC Berkeley in for a tough time, maybe if they planted B there and just taken the gunfights. Right. But we've also seen them scrambling some mid-round rotations getting some mid-round rotations out of San Diego that could play out in their favor. 5 rounds left in the attack for us to see just what Berkeley can do with this lineup and their playstyle.
Yeah, here we see Oni just walking up long. No utility investment. Is about to use the refracture here.
Oh, sees one.
Chrome getting one. Oni does get one before they die. And the number is better for San Diego. Ooh, Frost gets a second.
Oh,
doesn't get traded.
Yeah, Yoru must have known that Frost was there, but just not expecting this madman, while reeled by a Sova drone, just goes and takes the fight. It's like, yeah, you can see. Who cares? You can't shoot me.
Yeah, the confidence on San Diego here is at an all-time high. As they just sit and watch their angles here. Seems like Berkeley trying to get some more space, but not without getting spotted by the Killjoy alarm bot here in Garage.
Yeah, November still as a statue at that entrance of B. How are you going to get in here? As the alarm bot is broken, Killjoy's alarms are going off. Knows that there's something possibly in this Garage to B area. But with 20 seconds left, what are they going to do? And it seems like a save call?
It does seem like a save call. They don't have enough time to rush to a site and plan down. So
10 seconds
looks like Berkeley's economy is looking a little fragile here as they opt to save the two rifles. It is also a little bit unwinnable as they have zero space and it is a 2v4.
Yeah, we're really seeing that Killjoy being annoying on that defense. I see a lot of teams run Chamber, right? Chamber has such a high potential to frag with the tour de force, the TPs, and a trip as well to just make sure no one's actively up your behind. But Killjoy is so good at locking down that area of the map, allowing UC San Diego to essentially play 4 on B and A. And against that kind of play, it's really hard for a team like Berkeley, relying on these defaults, relying on sticking some of their players up into some tough to remove crevices to do anything. Yeah. As Oni tries the other option, what if I just run in with a Bucky?
Yeah, trying to repeat that same strategy here, just trying to take that Garage fast control here, which they do get, but not too much space taken as they only get the window space as Oni just holding it with a Bucky.
Right, what now?
Yeah, but they still can't push into a site here as November holding down the backside of C and Garage. The Sova is invested from Arctic on Berkeley. Trying to catch one.
Will catch Tran.
But not for the kill, but Tran does go down as it reveals them. November dashing in, or sorry, November getting 2. Oni dashing in, but goes down to November. Dastin and Jetcracker do take down 2 though, so they were able to trade the numbers now.
And the fast play overwhelm Killjoy works as that dart almost takes down Clove. It's Chrome left in a 1v3. Flash, what can you do? Knows one.
Ooh, doesn't flick over fast enough.
Can't get the second or the third. It's a 4th round. A nice fast execute coming out of Berkeley, which has given them... That's the most convincing round I've seen out of them so far.
Right, yeah, I agree. I think San Diego just didn't really have the read there that they would fully push C-site. As, yes, they did take Garage control, but There's been many times where San Diego has replied immediately and was able to get a few frags out of that garage push, but this time they just weren't able to get it as they didn't have enough utility, didn't have enough members there ready to take them out. It seems like here Melvin opting for a mid push, learning from the last round. Make sure they don't get too much mid control.
Yeah, and you
But
see
let's
November
back out.
posted up in garage as well to prevent a jumping waylay with a bunch of, oh, Melvin, what is that? Takes the ult, spots out a couple others. How are you gonna live?
Does he know about this one in the corner? Gets flashed. Oni sees one.
Oh, got the
Ooh,
dink, almost survives.
that is a phantom moment, unfortunately. But Melvin, either way, does get the 140.
Wait, I believe it's a
Wait.
dink on a flash as
Oh,
Chrome takes one out with a sheriff.
ooh, the sheriff is singing as that, like you said, does get one kill. But Berkeley unmoved here as they just push up. Not affected here.
And
Arctic.
wait, they just wait.
Yeah, we really see that slower playstyle from Berkeley here as Chrome invests the ult, trying to take some more info. Does spot too, but Berkeley quickly responding here as they know they've been seen, so they quickly take side. Datston already taking down November with the outlaw. We see here Chrome getting one spam kill just through the smoke. I like Trans
Oh,
Killjoy ult here.
yeah, pushes them way off site. And Frost here
That's spot
would
one.
spots one, and they do have an inkling that someone's coming from this flank position. As Chrome pushes up, catches one, knows one more's in the corner. Frost is going to be the one to take it down, and Tran comes in to clean everything up.
Yeah, well played from UCSD there. They didn't really know where Datston was. He was playing in more of a farther angle there, all the way near grass, but I mean, he was using that outlaw there. But either way, San Diego able to clear out the two in the corner of mid and was able to quickly focus their attention on Dadston, who is all the way in grass and was able to close out the round.
Yeah, great team push, right? You see players coming from both B main, that entrance, and the window. What are those two players that have been forced out of B site by the Killjoy? What are they going to do? They have nothing except hold each other's angles and pray that they get a couple of nice headshots. But San Diego's so fast on their mechanics
Yeah, and
that just does not happen.
looks like Berkeley's opting for a garage C long split here as Yoru using that ultimate spots Tran. What? Oh, and also spots November. November not aware, but flicks over.
Oh, that's a nine. That's a nine on the pump moment. As what was that? Dastin chooses to shoot it.
Wow. I'm honestly surprised Oni did not get the kill there.
Yo, that should not happen. That was a shotgun. That was a Bucky straight to the face. Did he
Yeah.
price right click on accident?
It could be the shooting error, the movement error, just
Wow.
unfortunate for Oni, but also well played from Chrome and Tran there on site.
You gotta
Chrome
count,
himself getting 4.
yeah, count your lucky stars after that one.
Yeah, nice. Good site hold down from SD there.
As we head into the final round, Chamber Turtle Force instantly getting some value.
Right, but Jetcracker actually low as they got spammed from Tran. Datsun though still holding that tour de force, places down the trip, getting ready to hold the sideline here as well. I mean, lack of sideline as there's a smoke, but no one actually pushing up from San Diego as the smoke was kind of just a little bit of a trick. But Berkeley reads it as they still decide to walk up A here. But San Diego with
Also,
another read.
with the same read, and now it's gonna be a brawl here on site. You've got a Waylay with a Bucky. Hopefully, the Bucky curse does not come back, and we don't see another moment where
Right.
they should be dead to rights. As November instantly gets 1, 2, 3.
Oni dashing in with the bucket, isn't even able to refract back as they immediately go down. November almost with the ace, but Melvin, the Odin gamer, gets 2 and it closes out the round.
Right, what nice defense. You see San Diego with the read, they just rotate all their pieces over to that A site. Melvin able to just hold mouse 1 with the Odin. So annoying to get past. And November with some clean shots, taking down all the members flooding in. It's an 8-4, 4-round advantage for UC San Diego into their attack pistol round. And I do like their comp a little bit more for attack as well. Chamber, not, as we mentioned earlier, not going to be your greatest sentinel in terms of purely being able to hold down sites.
Mhm. Yeah, and with that being said, they've still opting for the trip just to hold down Garage in of itself. Tran here peeking with the turret, buying a bandit. No, I don't think. Yeah, Tran didn't buy an alarm bot, so they have absolutely zero flank watch. So they do have to be aware of their flank.
I don't know if they're planning on giving Berkeley time for a flank as there's a TP deep
Ooh,
in
but
A.
Tran himself playing as an alarm bot catches Yoru flanking actually. Oni here just sitting AFK with the shorty in sewer, but UCSD quickly rotating over to C as they're able to get that lurk, the C player, and
Oh,
ooh,
that's
Dadston.
and Tran able to get a second, that living alarm bot. Chrome probably saw Oni, and Tran is on for the ace in this round, looking for more waiter as lines up a fight
Ooh,
and gets sat down by Jetcracker.
Jetcracker.
Now, San Diego's making a bit of an interesting call here, walking into the site, but because of that Yoru TP already placing him way up in that ace site, it does end up working out for them. It's going to be a plant, a ninth, and just 2 deaths to show for it.
Yeah, I think a little unlucky there for Clove from Berkeley as they actually did have a timing on Melvin as he was reloading, but still did go down as
The classic only does 78 on a headshot. 78 is a smaller number than 100.
yeah, I don't think the right click's connected there, unfortunately, as you know, the classic right click sometimes not too reliable.
Yeah, that's what my right click looks a little bit more like.
Yeah,
So you
exactly. That's
see,
what I'm saying.
so you see five, 4.5, 5 members of UC San Diego just piling outside that smoke. Dastin, you've got a lot on your plate. Let's hope you can hit your shots a little bit
He's
better
gotta
than
go
last time.
3 for 3 here.
And
Gets
goes
one,
one and
gets
two.
two. Wow, he really made us eat our words there.
Yeah, heard what we said about that last round. Said never again. Puts Berkeley in the 5v3 retake. Now they don't have weapons, and they are going up against Vandals. Melvin is so aware of that. Is in a dangerous spot. Chooses to fall back. Play the life.
Right, as San Diego does have
Oh,
goes down. Ooh, Melvin though getting
one more.
has to be scared of the shorty here, but Jetcracker picking up a phantom. Oni with the shorty, possibly gonna pop into the smoke here. Tran peeking out. Melvin gets a third, tries to go for more. Goes down to Yoru.
Not get the
Does-
fourth.
No.
It's just Tran
Ooh, Tran
able to
alive.
pop the. Not actually able to get it.
I don't think it's on the spike. Oh, the molly was just a bit short. And San Diego does get thrifted, unfortunately.
Oh, Dadston heard what we said. Clean shots. 2 to the dome, TP's out, and is able to make it so difficult for San Diego to hold that site. Now, we are playing a little bit aggressive, going up against a bunch of classics and shorties, and it's like, let me play this tight angle and just shoot them faster.
Yeah.
Love the confidence. Not so much the results from that round. San Diego's going to have to play with some limited materials in this 15th.
Yeah, Daston's so humble. I said 3 for 3, but he gave me 2 for 2. Just being a little bit conservative with the bullets here. But either way, they don't have to be conservative with their economy anymore, as they did get the thrifty round, and so they should have a little bit of a stronger buy here. Melvin peeking into the outlaw, going down.
And Chrome, does he know about the second?
Doesn't.
Not.
Ah, well played.
As November gets a nice shot on B.
But don't let that fool you, as Daston still has the outlaw, and as I remember, I think SD does have majority light shield, so they are one shot to the outlaw. Only getting Tran already.
Yeah, Oni pushing up through that A site. Now, there is an open C site. And if November rushes out and calms that, there will be at minimum a bomb plant.
And that's
things could get a little dicey here on this round, looking for just any more damage that they can do. That flash is going to go past. Frost unable to get the pick.
Frost almost had the timing there. November throwing the stun. Does get one. Refract popped. November getting a second. But the waylay movement from Oni with the classic does take down November, giving Berkeley their 6th round here. 9-6. SD's got to pick it up now.
Doing good to get a bomb plant and 3 on after losing the force buy, getting thriftied. So about as good as a comeback as you could expect, reasonably expect. Of course, we'd love to see a fairy tale moment and for UC San Diego to go nuclear, but expectations need to be tempered sometimes when we head into round 17, 16. I can't do math. With full buys on both teams and a new strat in the playbook.
Right.
4 towards A for UC San Diego.
Yeah, Arctic seeing his recon ball. Ooh, does catch 4.
It ends up catching it. Is that gonna draw rotations?
And despite seeing 4, Berkeley doesn't fully send over people, which is a good call, as it seems like San Diego are planning to rotate here, but Yoru sitting in C long, waiting for anyone to rotate over, and he might just be able to catch one.
Oh yeah. Marching to their funeral procession, as this is not going to get...
spots the barrel. Gets 1, gets 2. Chrome peeking for more. And it's 4. Oh, it is not looking good. Yoru on pace for an ace. Tran ready, shoots the clone, gets blinded along with it. Jet crack. Oh, Tran getting more. Oh, but gives the ace over to Yoru, also giving Berkeley their 7th round.
Oh, and that's a painful round. You just let a Yoru walk up all the way through C, take such a hard angle to clear, and such a committed one as well. One bullet to that, and it's over. But Yoru able to put up the 5k in this round 4, and then cleans up any chance of Tran trying to make a comeback, as San Diego needs to go on another save round. 4 sheriffs and a stinger.
Yeah, let's not forget about Daston's operator there. We haven't really seen it in play other than Tour de Force, but it seems like they're really strong with it. Jackcracker peeking into grass. Tran trying to get 1, but doesn't. And Tran running away does have some damage onto them, but it seems like Chrome also took some damage there. Now we just see Oni just holding. It seems like UCSD forgot the spike and spawn. But either way, just caught out by Yoru again.
Yeah, keep pushing up. He keeps getting rewarded for it. San Diego's got to make a bit of an adjustment here in some later rounds.
Yeah, they're just letting Yoru get too much space here. It's just the map control is just all in Berkeley's hands. As now it seems like San Diego trying to push up into C long. We do see not Melvin, sorry, November pushing up into A. Might have had time. Doesn't have timing actually, as Oni does
was
take them
being
down.
watched, and San Diego like chickens with their heads cut off, running around, not really sure what to do now. Every site's got 2 players or 1 and some utility that makes it difficult to get in.
Yeah, Oni in the God spy here in this one corner. I wonder if they will get cleared out.
Watches the TP go through. Here's all the util come in.
With recon dart, Oni does get 1. Chrome, nice trade, but the operator is in heaven. And they also have 4 going up against them. Oh, Frost just gets shot through the smoke.
Through a smoke. And Chrome playing around the smokes as well. Just offers himself up in the shooting range. That is a site.
Yeah.
It's an 8th round for Berkeley.
San Diego's got to make some adjustments here, as it is 9-8. They have lost, I believe, 3 rounds now in a row. 4.
That's 4 rounds in a row. Starting, the only round they have on this attack so far is that pistol. That is so, we know so much to be a toss-up. And would love to see an adjustment to cover this C-long angle. So you've seen Yoru push here twice now. Tran is going to do just that. And Tran, you might get rewarded for this.
Or it could go terribly, as it is a 50-50 fight. You're aware that there's probably someone pushed up this time. Tran, though, does win the battle, as they are able to take down Yoru.
Sometimes it's the simple adjustments that make the game or break it. Now Waylay's gonna go up to bat. Attempt number 2. Tran's still ready for this.
Ooh, but Tran does go down
this time. Now there are 4 players here in A. Only 1 for Berkeley, as Arctic in heaven is able to toss some shocks in, tickle them around a little bit, but not able to get anything substantial. A plant, a disadvantaged site hold. Oh, and with that, it gets even more disadvantaged. So many people hit.
Oni missing the dash!
Yeah, stuck on the ledge, as Melvin now has a chance to go huge. 1,
Ooh, not enough bullets. Oh,
It's gonna pop
Fastas
it.
is gonna pop the
This is a
ult.
little risky. This is
Oh,
risky.
it's
And the body block.
what a nice try from Melvin, but yeah, I did get body blocked there. Oni missing the dash. I do wish November didn't peek up into CT there, as I believe that is where they died, giving San Diego
Yeah.
their man disadvantage there.
Now
And
Melvin doing a great job to try and just claw that back as much as he can, but even with 2 lives, what are you gonna do?
and with that being said, despite UCSD losing the round, they're forced to go all in with their economy here. As if they lose this round, ooh, it's not looking too good.
It's a little ugly. It's 9 to
Uh,
9.
if they
First
lose,
to 13.
yeah,
4 rounds for either team.
not looking good. And it seems like Berkeley just repeating the same strategy here, trying to get Yoru up in C long, but SD opting to go into C here. But I wonder if they'll be able to. Oh, they are able to actually take out Datsun, which had the operator. Chrome pushing up too far. Jetcracker taking them out, and Oni also getting November on site.
Yeah, now San Diego in a real tough spot, having lost 2 of their members on a push.
Oh, and Oni picking up the
Oh,
operator, quickly taking out Frost. Melvin only on 40 HP, does get the dink. The Phantom moment, not able to get a kill.
oh, really wishing he picked up the Vandal right about now as Tran fadeaways Oni, takes the operator out, and is so aware that this is a possibility. This lurk from Yoru
Oh,
decides to turn
timing.
around.
I believe Clove is trying to put up a smoke here. It's spot out by the drum. They have to be aware of this Yoru. Oh, but the outline is showing that Tran is aware though. Tran just trying to push up here. We do see Jetcracker is low, but we see Arctic and Jetcracker playing that high low. It is almost impossible for Tran to win this. Although Yoru is just sitting back. They had the Peekers advantage there, but Tran unfortunately unable to get any as they do go down. And Berkeley picking up that operator, which is going to be lethal. As San Diego broke. Literally, like, they're going to have Sheriffs, Classics, and no shields.
Yeah, November trying to see if he can make the Bucky work, just like we saw Oni on Berkeley's attack half, surrounded by a bunch of pistols, no primary weapons. So it'd be a horrible ult if they had um, the metal girl. But unfortunately, having only primaries is not a benefit ever. I guess if you. Oh wait, hold on. Trans trying to make me eat my words. Does take down Oni.
I like how ST's playing it here as they finally take fast garage control, but immediately goes away. As now November refracts back, and now Dastin holding the sewer with the tour de force.
And Yoru again all the way through C. First up to bat, Frost falls to Dadston, and the rotates are so fast. There's 3 more to go through if you want to take this A site. Yoru completely blocking off any chance of a rotate anywhere else.
Chrome did pick up that Phantom though, so he could beat the Determiner here as Chrome does get one. Jetcracker does take down November. Melvin gets one with the Sheriff. Chrome still alive with the Phantom. Arctic still on site though. Chrome peeking out to get more, but is just too greedy and goes down now 9 to 11.
Baited into the Sova. And a 2-round disadvantage. A buy available for San Diego. Not a great one, but a buy nonetheless. You got to spend everything you have here to try and claw back some rounds here at the end of the half. Really just their sight hits are not looking particularly convincing. Right. Walking in, we're not seeing the firepower coming out. Usually you'd expect their dive duelist to be good for 1 or 2 and just really shake up some of that post plant or even just the fight on site to get that plant, shaking up that portion of the round. But we just haven't seen that so far.
Yeah, the firepower lacking a little bit today, but I still like the adjustments that San Diego has tried to make here as they try to rush onto the A site here.
And it is an empty site.
It's an empty site, but Arctic ready with the shock darts does delay the plant, knowing that they have delayed it. Arctic going for more. I don't think the shock dart will connect, but either way.
5-on-5 retake and a Killjoy ult. to stall, to burn 15 seconds off the clock. Oni looks like it's going to go for something here before that ult pops. All it catches is a drone.
You should know Oni's sitting in the corner here.
Yeah, the util is so good to clear him out. As
the flood is fast though, coming from Berkeley. Arctic gets 2, Tran gets 1, Oni with the shorty to the face, Frost getting 1, but Jetcracker with the Odin taking down 2. That might be San Diego's lifeline gone for this map.
That might be the backbreaker, and you can see Oni trying to get out of that window, getting door stuck by his teammate. Finally able to jump out just in time to catch a Tran walking out of a smoke, and a shorty straight to the face gives Berkeley their 12th. 3 map points here.
Yeah, and San Diego's gonna need a miracle here as they really don't have many things to buy. We see Melvin and November and Frost opting into that light shield rifle, but Chrome only having a sheriff. It is the last round. I'd like to see a little bit more than just a sheriff. Maybe like a guardian or something along the sorts, but it doesn't seem like they're gonna opt for it. Yeah, opt for the full shield and sheriff actually.
Yeah, you might as well buy everything, as Oni so aggressive against the lower buy.
Ooh.
As Datsun is spotted, doesn't quite get Chrome.
Ooh, November does actually take out Datsun, so that is I think a sniper down for Berkeley now. Now equalizing the numbers 4 and 4. Honestly, very winnable for San Diego as Oni is very low on HP. Chrome peeking out with his
4 HP.
light.
Oh, with 4 HP.
But you know what they say, you're more confident if you have nothing to lose as Chrome. 4 HP is able to get, I think, was that 2?
Was one teammate got the other.
Yeah.
And now this is an awkward retake.
Odin. Frost immediately taking them down. Oni with an outlaw could do something, but
everyone's one shot.
Yeah, but November
So
closed out the round. 10-12.
What a dive onto B site. And yeah, in previous games, I have loved watching San Diego hit B site. Just run in and take those fights. And they finally able to stop that 8-round win streak. Need 2 more of their own to force us into an overtime here. What can you do, San Diego? We've seen magic from this team before.
Right, but
Melvin with a triple-double.
I tried to triple-double, insane stats here.
13 assists, so much damage done. Willing his team into the game.
But with that being said, Melvin's efforts will go in vain if they do lose this round here. As 10-12, map point. What is San Diego's plan?
November?
Oh, I don't think Melvin's aware of Oni here. He's playing a very good off angle.
And there's a bit of a fight here teed up at C.
Ooh. Oh, was in the gate crash, so he didn't see anything. Or sorry, he wasn't able to get hit. But I don't think they're aware. Is that Oni with... Oh no, Oni has a Vandal. I thought you had a Judge.
Well, Judge might be even scarier at
yeah.
this range.
And they're just playing so ready.
Oh, the flash!
Oh!
Not good enough.
Okay,
Only
good
for
trade.
2.
Good trade.
Frost able to get one back. Now it's a 3v4. Berkeley scrambles. The rotates are here fast. And you're running into 3 again.
I don't like how this is being played out. Wait, but are Berkeley overthought a little bit. They're now playing back actually. Not
Gave up the sight to avoid the Waylay ult.
Oh, but they know the Sobol is gonna come out.
Tran able to get one, traded out by Arctic.
Frost
dodges it. There is a plant here. And an ult for the post.
Recon is destroyed.
Oh, that's a good saturate. That's such a good saturate by November.
Wow, what a fantastic saturate, like you said. Honestly, November kind of clutched the, or not even kind of, he did clutch the round.
Absolutely clutched the round.
Destroyed the recon dart for Frost, able to keep Frost alive, able to take down Arctic as a result. And November with that saturate, like you said, being able to take out the remainder of Berkeley. Now 11-12, possibly qualifying for overtime here.
Yeah, just one left to go, and there's 2 Buckies.
Oh, never mind.
And now it turns into a 1 Bucky and a Stinger. Not a very odd collection of weapons. You've got everything from the point-and-click adventure weapon to a Stinger, the running gun special, as it's a bit of a fast investment.
Oh,
and does fall.
Frost?
Can you get something here?
Doesn't. Oh, wait, I don't think... Yes, San Diego has to run here as there's triple flank. Oh, it seems like they will opt for double.
And there's only one on site. It's just Arctic, and he's going to opt to play for his life. As a
Smart.
plant is now available, you know they're going to be coming from both sides. Are you going to be watching it?
The Longbow didn't even see them either, so they gotta be really careful here. Melvin playing in the smoke, seeing if they can catch anyone, but Oni has that Bucky, so they're absolutely lethal at that close range, which is exactly what Melvin is opting for here. Arctic.
3 points of entry into this site.
Oh, November gets one, but Yoru gets Frost. Oni blinded as they dash out. Doesn't see anyone. Melvin takes them out as a result. November clutching up once again. Melvin getting... Oh, wow. November.
Wow, November, 10 HP, a Vandal, and is able to will us into overtime. That Waylay dash, trying to catch someone in the popular cubby. No one's actually there. You're looking for Melvin, who's 5 leagues behind you in that CT area, and it's just a free shot.
And then it seems like November and Melvin here just going hand in hand here, clutching up this game. November 23-15, Melvin 22-20, but 13 assists. Absolutely devastating for Berkeley.
San Diego finding a little bit of life at the end of their attack, able to recover what looked like a dead lost attack half, putting up 3 on the board just in time to push us to overtime. We play one round per side, and then we swap, and hopefully we'll be able to get 2, and whoever gets string 2 in a row first takes the map.
Melvin does get hit a little bit by the door spam, but able to get away with their life as they reconvene into C.
November saw.
Ooh, November saw, but Yoru also saw them too, as we saw the little bit of spam as they did it fade away.
Flash.
November dashing away though, but they don't expect Chrome in this covey, I think.
Good use of the dash to save his life, as there's a minute on the clock and almost no map control for Berkeley.
Yeah, Berkeley's gotta get a little bit more aggressive here, as we see 4-man C long Tran jump peeking, but might get spotted out.
Sees one, takes 1 bullet.
Might have to. Ooh, Yoru just TPing in
for nothing, and then Tran is able to do his best to hold a little bit.
The numbers are equalized in the end. Now 3-man CT, no garage, no flank. It's gonna be a little bit hard. Oni does get spammed a little bit. Nice damage. Ooh, but the timing. But November flicks over once again. November gets 2. This goes for the spam. Almost. Arctic now is going to do works here. Shorty coming out, but Arctic flicks over.
The jumping Shorty not quite enough, leaving Arctic on 20 HP. What a clutch there.
Oh, it is looking like the battle of the Sovas there, and it seems like Arctic was just able to win it out for Berkeley.
November trying so hard, doing whatever he could to try and help his team get that retake. A very odd retake. Everyone from the same place. It's just an absolute brawl near that CT logs position. And Berkeley actually able to win the attack. The attack for both teams looking a little bit not inspired. And so taking that attack early really puts the pressure on San Diego to do something here and tie us up at 13.
See Chrome here playing a little bit of an off angle, elevated on the hay bales, but no one pushing up.
And Datston is up in that cubby.
Yeah, but not too aggressive here. They know to respect UC San Diego here, and it seems like San Diego might go for their patented B site hit. But Oni playing in that smoke with the Shorty. Melvin hit. Now low HP. Oh, sorry, was hit by the Clove, but doing just fine. As it seems like San Diego going to slow down the round here. Berkeley not peeking out, not knowing if they're still mid.
Yeah, doing a great job of forcing San Diego into some awkward mid rounds, and we know this is not where they like to be when there's 40 seconds left on the clock. You're playing not only your opponents, but the ever ticking time bomb. 30 seconds, and it's going to be an execute into
November.
November able to get one.
Melvin
Shoots
getting a second.
a clone.
4v3 here in the favor of San Diego.
3 seconds. Datston is not looking in the right place.
Entry.
Melvin with a great trade. Suddenly we're in a 3v1. Oni with a Shorty could try to get a sneaky little pick and turn us into the 1v2, as there are players on this log
on the high-low. Oh, almost. Could have been bad there if Tran didn't flick over, but despite that, Tran flicks over and is able to take down Oni, tying it up 13-13. We are double OT now.
This double OT. Whew. Really trying to see if one team can steal away an attack while not giving up their defense. I mean, you do have to win too, right? You got to win an attack and a defense. What have you learned? Both teams need to go deep into their playbook. Think about how does the other team play? What's been working? What hasn't been working?
You see Chrome holding the operator there, hey, but misses the sitter shot there as Datsun able to just leave with his life. Oni gets Melvin on
B. That's on B, and it's an open B site now.
It's not looking good as Tran trying to get anything here. Arctic taking down November 2. The numbers aren't looking good for San Diego. Looks like San Diego might be losing another defense here.
Yeah, and immediately as that plant goes down, Berkeley goes, all right, let's get off this site. Everyone watching it from that mid position.
Oh, it's not looking good for Tran.
Being watched,
oh,
but
gets
it's
one.
faster. Oh, so much faster. 1, 2, sees a third.
Gets a third! 2v2!
And there's a smoke in the way. There's a smoke in the way.
Oh, but the half is there. The half is there. But the shock dart takes down Chrome.
Oh, the half was their trend with such fast shots, putting us into what seemed like a winnable position, but the spam comes in just in time for Yoru, able to knock the diffuser off. And Berkeley takes another attack, forcing San Diego again. This was a half that they gave up 8 in a row on. They do have 4 attack wins in a row, including the last overtime one. Maybe they figured something out.
Right.
We'll have to see here.
It seems like San Diego here opting for a 2-man garage push, but we see. Oh, I thought Berkeley was gonna go for a mid push there, but not exactly, as Yoru gets hit by the other Yoru clone.
Yes, see split potential as they are now in a flash into the smoke and out.
Oh, gets one, gets two. Oh, almost gets a third on Oni and backside.
Info on the third is good enough.
All right.
November takes on Arctic.
They know where they are. They know where they are. Oh, nice. Oh, but that's down on the flank. I don't think they're aware.
It's so fast. Tran is.
Oh, November. What a clutch player.
Turns around just in time. It's like something's a little suspicious. I don't like this. Turns to look where they just came from and catches Dadston.
Here we see November almost at a 30 bomb here. What a key player for San Diego. Absolutely fragging out in this now triple overtime.
14-14. Both teams doing better on the attack all of a sudden with all the pressure left. All you have is to rely on is your mechanics, your team play, and just running in and shooting at them. Seems to be working well for both teams so far. Berkeley opting to slow it down. Gets the opening pick again.
Yikes. It seems like San Diego here is just giving too many openers on their defense side. They might just be going too aggressive or just getting picked out here. November might be peeking in a 4. Gets one.
And out.
Oh, but Yoru is able to get Melvin, and that is smoke gone for San Diego. Tran getting a wallbang on Yoru, though. That is vital for this round.
And the alarm bot popped.
Tran also spawning them. Molly's popped, but not enough, as
able to take down Arctic as well. It's a 3v2. Bomb's not down yet. It will go down. Nobody here in place to stop that at the very least.
Yeah, they know Tran is in garage.
Do they know where everyone else is? Oh, spam almost connects there.
I like Dadson's play here, trying to push up, trying to get 1 or maybe 2. Is it enough? They see 1. Are they now know November's also there.
Info on everyone, and Tran pushes out just in time.
Daston has the clutch here. Frost trying to jiggle peek, getting the shoulder, and Tran with the shorty getting the 4th. Tran and November absolutely clutching it up for this overtime.
Oh, a shorty to the back.
Whew.
And it's finally a defense for San Diego. This is the side that in these overtimes has been elusive. The first defense won by either side, and it's a defuse. Now, pressure's on San Diego with a map point. Can they stay to their form and their attacks?
But yeah, let's not forget Jetcracker there. Has an Odin. This can get a little weird.
14 and 16, more assists than kills.
That doesn't matter.
and
It's
25 deaths, but we don't need to mention that much.
it's all Kobolds, guys. Just
All Clovolts. Oh, and that Odin could be a little dangerous, but both players are actually somehow ahead of it.
not actually gonna get really hit that
Does
much.
Yoru know that this is a possibility? Might get absolutely blindsided by all these players coming out. He's
Fracture.
able to TP out and is so blind.
Oh, November gets 2. Jackcracker though gets a second. Frost able to trade it out, trying to see if they can get any with the spam. Melvin picking up the operator there.
And there's nobody for miles. Just running through B as fast as they can. I'll post it on this angle. This is looking good for San Diego.
Right.
This is their chance.
This is their chance to close it out on this triple overtime. Hopefully not going into quadruple here. But let's not forget, Berkeley, notorious for clutching these rounds here. Melvin misses. Gets caught out. Frost low on HP as he was hit by the shock dart. Might get spammed here, but still alive.
Known.
Frost could take this timing here. Oni spotted, gets one.
And
Frost closes it out! Oh wow, 16-14 here. San Diego getting the map win.
Third time's the charm. 30 rounds is all we needed. 16-14, looking like a CS game out here.
Yeah, series point for San Diego here, as it is a best of 3.
And it's going to be San Diego stealing the opponent's map pick of Haven with a 30 bomb dropped by November. They looked like in those final few rounds finally figured out how to play that attack side.
Right.
And that momentum carried them all the way through to the end. 32 kills on November, able to do so much, willing his team back in. Massive clutches, massive saturates.
Right. Yeah, no, 100%. Honestly, November there just coming in clutch on that second half of the game, really picking up their share of the burden of the team, and then it ended up 16-14. They were able to close it out, and San Diego hoping to win the series 2-0.
Yeah, setting them up. It is their map pick now. They've been set up very nicely for a chance to close us out 2-0. Now 16-14, Berkeley's putting up a good fight, and we're seeing that in that 8 rounds, they were always getting up into weird spots, annoying San Diego, not letting them play their game. And only in the end, when San Diego took control of the attack, they were the ones wearing the pants. They were the ones who called the shots.
Mm-hmm.
That's when they started winning the rounds.
Right. But with that being said, we will be taking a little bit of an intermission here as we get ready to head on to map 2. And we just wanted to thank you guys for watching, and we also wanted to thank Turtle Beach for providing our players with such amazing equipment. And honestly, yeah, what a great game.
We'll see you in the next one.
See you. All right, hello everyone. Welcome back to UC San Diego versus UC Berkeley, Collegiate Valorant. As we're going back into map two here, splits as the team comps are quickly locked in. Looking at the team comps here, interesting. I don't think KO is that common of a pick on split. No,
I've seen KO a good amount on split. From my experience, I've seen the knives are pretty useful. A lot
that's
of good
true.
lineups, especially on that B site. You could get it just over that wall, and you can get some very interesting catches, especially if your opponents are running
Mm,
ciphers or killjoys on that site. Can
right.
immediately knock off their utility. Obviously, the flashes are pretty nice. Um, so I have seen it every now and then. What I'm not so certain about is this double initiator lock with
Yeah,
Tejo as
yeah,
well.
the recon and flash. Usually, you just see like a sky or a fade here on split, but yeah, since San Diego, or sorry, not San Diego, my apologies, Berkeley, going for a very unorthodox comp along with the harbor. That is definitely not something you see often. As although the wall is strong, um, isn't like it's not very orthodox. As most people just play either like Omen, Clove, something along the lines, and they're actually um, as a result going double initiator for Berkeley. They oh sorry, I was about to say they lose the double smokes, but they actually still have Clove. I didn't spot that. That is my bad. But no Sentinel for Berkeley, so they're going to have to be a little bit wary of their flanks here. But as we head into this second map, we see San Diego starting on the defending side, which has been so far their strong side here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Another thing to notice out is substitution. B Tran now in for Arctic,
yeah,
taking up that initiator spot.
yeah.
Arctic played Sova on the last. B Tran now on the Tejo.
It's gonna be the battle of the trans here, as we have Tran on San Diego, but B Tran on Berkeley.
You know
Who's
what they
gonna win?
say, the B, B's for the B team. You really want to be the B team.
Right, B for Berkeley. We don't got an A in our name, but either way, San Diego's gonna win here.
See, San Diego has an A in there eventually. You gotta go
Yeah.
digging a little bit.
Wait, yeah, Berkeley doesn't have anything. They don't have any A in their
And
name at
no
all.
A's, just the B
Exactly.
teams. San Diego better play it that way, or
Yeah.
else we'll be flagged for this one.
Right,
As it's gonna be fast. Oh, it's so fast out of the side of Berkeley. Everyone's just in.
and we see November already getting one on Gadsden. Frost getting another. November getting more. As we see Harbor does trade out, but it's 4-2.
One
As
enemy remaining.
ooh, Tran getting another. Melvin getting the last. What a quick round from San Diego. I really couldn't even cast over much there, as the fights were just so fast and so quick.
Yeah, fast on both sides. An immediate rush into B. That wall comes up, but San Diego just sits on site. They're not phased. There's a flood of players coming in, a flood of water, and you know what? Water can do a lot of things. It can't block bullets.
Yeah, well, actually, not
It,
really.
enough water could block some bullets, but
Yeah,
a wall as thin as Harbor's.
right. It seems like we see Berkeley there going for a 5-man B rush. Honestly, not much they can do, but
Are they
they
doing it
did gamble the
again?
right side, as there's only two here on the side of San Diego.
Oh, Whaley,
Dashing in with the
Bucky.
Bucky misses. What is
Shoots on the foot.
actually
Oh,
yeah, connects.
B Tran. What
B
is
Tran. Wow. Let's hope the Tran on San Diego is able to get some value here, as 5v3 Tran or Frost with just a stinger in this range. Not very viable, but Tran pushing up here gets one with the Bulldog. The Harbor stun doesn't connect. Jetcracker goes down. Or sorry, Jetcracker takes Tran down. Chrome is able to get one with that.
Ooh, gets a
Chamber
second.
gets a second. Picks up the Bulldog really fast. Skydog able to catch out
So
one.
much
One
info.
enemy remaining.
Ooh, Chrome on the third, on a streak for a fourth. Is not ready for Harbor, but Runner guns him as he is just 1 HP. Chrome, what a key player. 4 kills for this round.
Ankle breaker in the smoke, just running with the Bulldog, able to clutch up this round for San Diego. A round that they had no business letting go this close. It was a Bucky, a Judge, and a couple of classics from what I remember.
Yeah.
And B Tran able to get two openers. Tran able to claw one back, giving us just enough time, giving Chrome just enough time to work his magic. Only person who survived, and it's This buy is not real. Am I seeing this correct?
That is 3 Buckies on the side of San Diego. They are playing Fortnite. Never mind, down to 2 as November. Oh,
No, we are just playing Fortnite.
Yeah, that is 3 Buckies.
Oh,
As
Melvin. And that's one of the Guardians. That's not even a Bucky.
Yikes, that is a key weapon down. That is a lot of the range gone. But despite that, November here on B
November,
side.
no. November.
Is he just gonna walk through here? November gets saturated. Takes out Oni.
Anyway.
Ooh, no. Jackcracker is able to take down one. Tran is mollied off here. Walking out, pulling out that classic for that range, but I don't know if they're going to be able to do much. UC San Diego only has 2 Buckies in their hands. Just trying to get any stray shots, anything, but it's just too hard as B-Tran and Jetcracker take down San Diego, giving them their first round here.
Making sure they have enough money to buy in this round. With only one, with a few stragglers alive in their second round, you don't have a very strong bonus. This is why we saw the Buckies come out. There was a moment. It did get a little scary with smokes peppering the site. They had a chance to make those Buckies sing, to hit some 200 pumps, but unfortunately, November the only one to walk away with anything, as it looks like Berkeley is going to be switching up the sites.
Yeah, and Tran actually really broke. Still has only Inspector. Chrome walking into the Tejo.
No.
Almost with the no-scope there, but
So risky.
so low HP. Thankfully the Sky Heal comes in and that regen shield. Able to heal Chrome up to a relatively healthier state.
It's a 5-on-5 retake.
Tran not able to do much with the Spectre there. Tries to run away. Melvin, nice trade there now. 3 on ramp.
Yeah, and Berkeley is forced to move up.
They do have the salvos to delay. B-Tran now at 1 HP as the metal is hit from Melvin. Harper gets 1, gets 2!
Oh, blind, so blind. And Harbor able to just clutch it up in this first gun round. An expensive one.
Yeah, and actually that unlocks Harbor's ult there. As now tied up 2-2. Not looking too good on the side of San Diego as they did win pistol and bonus, so they kind of needed that round to be a little bit better in the economic state. And yes, like I thought, San Diego now back to a very light buy. 3 sheriffs, a Bucky, and a full shield classic.
Yeah, and Harbor, the same Yoru that was causing San Diego so much trouble on the attack side just last map, always in the right spot, always making it difficult, and now doing the same. Ooh, Chrome.
Chrome did have the tour de force, did get his 1 kill value. Wish I saw a little bit more, but what can you do as he was rushed down. Frost though, holding down this elbow point, looking for more, is going to get pushed out by the salvo. Now November throwing the paint shells, trying to clear out the angles, but doesn't see anything just yet. Actually kicks away the molly like he's messy.
Ooh.
Surprise, Tran here walking out from heaven.
Gets 1.
Gets 1. Is able to not get any more. B-Tran wins the battle of the Trans there. Survives. Now 2 just main. Ooh, Frost gets 1. Tatston pops the Clovolt. Does see they get off the wall. They get off the spike. Harbor jiggle peeking. Frost gets 1 more. Honestly impressive. November though is hard. 1 way. Only has a Bucky and a Sheriff. Tries to go for more but goes down as Harbor closes out the round. And actually saves the Harbor ult. So that's going to be really vital into this next one.
And the KO ult is up as well now. Able to shut down a flying raise at you if you pop it early enough. Yeah. So that's going to be an interesting interaction to watch. As San Diego does make it a little expensive. 3 kills on their save. You see Oni down to just a Bucky. Though I think that at this point just might be personal preference.
Yeah. Although sometimes personal preferences aren't too good as Oni doesn't have the best performance right now. But either way.
You did not have to air out my mouth like that. Well, Melvin. What can you do?
Ooh, Melvin. Oh, Oni makes me eat my words. Just straight up 1 pumps Melvin. November pulling out the showstopper, but the showstopper gets stopped as Jetcracker peeks out and gets 2. B-Tran taking out Frost. Now 2v3 for San Diego. Tran gets 1, takes down Jetcracker. Is Tran going to be able to take out B-Tran once again? The battle of the Trans. Oni walking out. Oh, Chrome taking down B-Tran. Oni now left in a 1v1. Pulls out the Waylo and gets the last.
What a shot by Oni.
Oni just proving me wrong. I was absolutely airing them out, but they just... Wow, just They just performed. Now
They just performed, and as we were just saying, the KO ult coming in time to disable the showstopper. The show must go on, and no value. If that showstopper had gone off,
it would have
that's
at least
three
gone.
kills,
Yeah.
all bunched up in that smoke at B. No idea how close that was. These rounds really just falling by the thinnest of margins, 1v1s, 30 HP between the two remaining players. But it's Berkeley who come out on top as they look to find an entirely open A site.
Right, and they finally used the harbor roll, as I thought they were saving the harbor roll for Christmas, but they finally invested it. As now, B-Tran pulling up into sight, 3 already on. It's going to be a 5v5 retake. San Diego, Tran. Ooh, Tran gets
Nice
the molly
molly.
kill. Harbor does take down Chrome, though, as Chrome goes down. Ooh, Harbor gets one more. Oni gets 2. Frost with the blind, although Oni is able to walk out away just in time. Frost able to flick over, pops the sky ult. The jellyfishes are going after. The flash comes in. Frost peeking out into the molly, tanks it. Only has a heal, has no other flashes, has a phantom, gets one, gets Jetcracker. It's going to be B-Tran versus Frost, the battle of the initiators. The timing. Frost
Caught a glimpse, right?
He caught a glimpse. I think he did. But B-Tran, timing. Oh, Frost!
And Frost!
Well played. Ring around the rosy. Triple for Frost, clutching out the round. Triple for UC San Diego's third round here.
Oh, caught a pixel of the back of Tejo's shirt, and that's all the confirmation he needed to know exactly how to play the rest of that round. That was a low investment round, but UC San Diego able to come out on top. And if my suspicions are correct, there's not all that much money in the world for Berkeley, as they do have a full buy, but Oni's full buy is a Bucky and full shields, and is only left with $400 left.
I like Chrome's setup here, as he has the operator ready to aggro peek into this, but also TP straight behind that pillar.
Aggro peek straight into 5.
Yeah, but does miss. It is a hard shot to hit.
And now you get it's really dangerous.
Oh, the shorty kills from that range.
Oh,
Gets
yeah.
2.
And
That's
a quick kill.
amazing. Wow.
Trent,
He
it does get it. Gets the pet spam through smoke with a fraction of a second left on the plant, and this push has just completely devolved. Harbor catches a bit of a whiff, but a jumping boombot followed by November and Melvin clearing out the rest of this round gives San Diego their 4th.
Yeah, San Diego now tying it up, finally getting those rounds after the first 2, breaking Berkeley's streak of continuous rounds.
Berkeley has been a very streaky team so far.
Right.
We saw 8 in a row from them in the last, 4 in a row here.
But thankfully, San Diego able to save the operator. Gonna pass it over to Chrome as is it Chrome or is it Frost? My bad. Yeah, Chrome.
Back over to Chrome, who looks to post up and is not gonna do the same thing. And running into 5 is a little bit dangerous.
Yeah. And no ults up that close for Berkeley. The only closest thing they have is a Harbor ult, but that would mean Harbor would have to get a quick 2, so that's gonna be a little bit hard.
5-man rush again.
Whew. Chrome, nice adjustment onto Oni there. The tripwire.
There's no way he saw him.
He didn't. He just blind shot B-Tran. And as Berkeley here just scramble onto site, getting as many things done here, trying to get everything off the checklist, but not many things. Jetcracker here, and
Flash could be good.
Flash could be good, but isn't enough. Melvin gets one, flicks over, doesn't actually take him out. Tran is able to take him out, but Harbor takes down Tran, but Melvin closes out the round here. 5-4. San Diego now on the up as they get this round.
November 1 away from an ult as well, and again, Chrome has 5 targets in front of him, able to take down 2 consistently.
What a miracle.
Now the second ones, both times arguably, with the god of RNG on his side.
Yeah.
One through smoke and a quick scope straight to the noggin. But you know what they say, you'll always get lucky, but it takes some skill to take advantage of your luck.
I really want to see Oni. Actually, I was gonna say I want to see Oni buy a gun for their teammate, but they can't. They're a little bit too broke. They're opting for the Bucky again, though, as they really do trust the shotguns here. It seems like a 5-man push. That seems like a common pattern of Berkeley. The fight's taken. Frost gets 2 with that flash, but the trades come out really quick.
2 for 2.
It's not too bad. Chrome hasn't popped his Tour de Force yet. And actually, Dastin gets his ult. That is the Clove ult, giving them their second life.
So we grind to a halt. First time we're not seeing blistering pace out from this Berkeley attack side. It's been like 5 minutes and we're 10 rounds in. Might be a bit of an exaggeration.
Ooh, Trando, I like the molly. It's good. It gets value. Dastin does pop the ult. Melvin also, though, pops it right back, ready to trade out the Clove ults, but nothing happens just yet. But they do have to get aggressive or else they're going to lose their lives here.
Yeah, I think you're happy to let Melvin fall to Dadston. Or even better if he takes down Vitran. You let Melvin and Dadston trade their ult lives, it's still a 2v1 on site.
But either way, San Diego come out with the round on top, and it's not looking too bad. I think San Diego now is streaking on to 3. Now onto their 4th round of a streak. See Harbor on the side of Berkeley, getting ready to possibly use their ultimate here, but they are on a lighter buy. Chrome with the operator once again holding down, ready to for anyone on ramp. But it seems like Berkeley just repeating the same strategy of a 5-man push on his site.
Yeah, Melvin's close, gets spotted out.
Melvin just
And it might be a delayed 5-man push. The most variety we've seen out of this Berkeley team so far.
Ooh, the showstopper does come out from the side of SD. Doesn't see anyone. November is blinded and gets hindered by... Okay, but Melvin's still alive though. Oh, sorry. They're all alive. Wow, flawless from San Diego. I thought the utility jump was gonna at least get them one for Berkeley, but nothing. No results.
You had one person in the corner who's got about 10 different effects on his screen. Can't see anything, can't hear anything, can't move anything.
Yeah. Still alive at the end.
Still alive at the end is Melvin, focus the guy on the corner, but the guy on the left shoots you. And then Melvin able to provide so much support for his teammate.
Mhm.
And the 5-man pushes are so choreographed and they just feel so predictable.
Yeah, and they're still running it.
San Diego's able to just get those fast rotates or those retakes in as maybe 12 times the charm.
It's only just
the wrong way.
Straight into the smoke. The numbers actually don't look too bad for Berkeley here. Frost hiding in this corner.
No!
Wow!
Frost!
Read them like a book. Ooh, it does go down in the end, but well played from Frost now. Chrome with the Tour de Force. Gonna see if he can get anything. Actually, delay the plant from Berkeley, and Tran just sitting here on site.
Both players are staring towards that B main. Are they scared of a possible wrap? You should be scared of heaven.
Yeah, that Tour de Force deadly. Dastin gets one, gets another! Clutches it up, gives them 7-5. Not too bad of a half for Berkeley, honestly.
Not too bad of a half. You'd expect San Diego to adapt a little bit better to the 5-man rushes. Giving up just a few, 5, and now they have to win 6 on their attack for this to bring us to a quick 2-0. Now that attack half did only take like 15 minutes. It's pretty much every round just consisted of let's 5-man rush it. Let's see if San Diego's going to do anything a little bit different, as we're already seeing a bit of a change in the starting setup with Chamber responsible for this B side as the rest of their team poises for an A hit.
Yeah, it seems like San Diego here playing a different strategy from Berkeley. 4-1, actually not doing a 5-man rush. Oni almost caught out, left on 1 HP. What a great spam from San Diego. I wish I saw Frost able to get a dog kill there. That would be really funny. But either way, 3-man ramp push from San Diego. But Berkeley does have 3 on A, so it's going to be a little bit dicey as we do see Oni ready to peek heaven.
Ooh, B-Trans.
Ooh, goes down to the paint shells.
What a nade. And where is November going?
He's just making the audio effects there. Ooh, November getting another.
And Whaley's retreated all the way back to CT spawn. Melvin spots that out.
I
Probably hears this ramp up, this ropes as well.
Yeah, they're giving up heaven though. I do wish they pushed Oni a little bit more as Oni is just 1 HP, but there's a chance they don't know that as much has been done here. Ooh, Melvin almost had the timing to see Jetcracker's little bitty legs there, but doesn't see anything. Melvin though just sitting in the smoke, possibly able to right click Oni here. As Oni once again just 1 HP, but they seem to go for a triple flank through main. The flash comes out.
Blinds
Ooh, blinds
one.
Melvin, but there's a player in the
This-
smoke. They don't know. November gets 4.
November's just hiding in that smoke. That tiny little gap in that cubby gives him so much opportunity. And yeah, that's 4 in the round. One beautiful nade to catch down P-Tran, and then just a few more, 2 to close it out as well. November's up to 12.
Yeah, November is he's up to 12 now. UCSD putting out absolute numbers here on this map of split.
Now you're fighting against 4 classics and a shorty. Now the last round that they played against 4 classics and a shorty did turn out a little bit scary.
Right. Let's just hope it doesn't end up like that again. As Chrome does have the outlaw, so he's ready to play those long range battles. And actually, speaking of the classics and shorties, surprisingly, Berkeley is just I think they're ready to play for a flood.
They're all mid.
Yeah, they're really they're just ready for a flood here. Is this a quintuple flank?
You could call it that, and that chamber trip will tip them off.
But they're only gonna think it's like 1 or 2.
And no way you're expecting 5 here. Now, hold on. There's a bit of a UC San Diego wrap as Tran gets 2.
So he does spot all 5, I believe. So yeah, oof, that's not looking good as Chrome has that outlaw. Melvin goes for more, a little bit greedy as I don't think they expect Dastin to pick up the Phantom that quick. Chrome though tries to go for more. November is able to take them down. It's actually looking really sketchy here. Frost has to be careful of the shorty. Oni peeking out, but Frost with the Stinger gameplay able to spray down Oni, giving San Diego their 9th.
Shorty dropping Frost down to 22 HP. 22 needed to make that a really, really awkward round, and giving up 3 deaths against 4 classics and a shorty, as well as where all of your opponents are. You have the range advantage against this weaker weaponry, and yet you still decide to fight that B main. Doesn't end up working out for them, but it's a bit of a scary second round. They do walk away with a 9th.
With that being said here, looks like UCSD taking a little bit of a play from the UC Berkeley's playbook as they 5-man rush, and it doesn't work out. Harper getting 3, getting 4, on track for another ace like they did last game. As Yoru now Harper walking up, looking for it, but
Frost
able to take him out. Gets 3.
Wait,
Ooh,
only 1 here.
It's looking scary for Berkeley. Trying to bait out any peeks. Frost doesn't see any though. What is Frost's plan here? I like what they're doing with the delays. They might get a timing into CT here, honestly.
He's not gonna go for it.
He's not gonna go for it. I think Frost is trying to do a little bit of mind games there, trying to make Berkeley rotate into B, but they not. So I don't know if Frost is gonna expect to. Yeah,
not
like
expecting to. A 1v5 needed. A 1v3 is all that's Frost is good for.
Yeah, nice try.
It's a valiant effort indeed. Making it expensive, and with the plant as well. It's 9-6, a 3-round advantage, and San Diego should still be in good position to buy here.
Yeah, they only have to buy 1 Stinger, which isn't the end of the world, as Melvin is the smoker, so he is able to just smoke himself off and play off that Stinger. But with that being said, B-Tran, oh, I thought he was going to opt for Oni, opting for the Bucky again. Hopefully Oni can prove me wrong again, maybe get another 3, but maybe they won't opt for the Bucky instead, as as they opt for a judge.
Oh, it did change in shotgun.
Yeah,
Might do them wonders here.
Harper trying to get any spams once again, but Melvin retaliating, taking away a little bit of that regen shield. But not much. Harper getting that spam. I like Melvin's play here, trying to walk in with ropes. Ooh, but it's caught out by B-Tran, holding down Melvin. Numbers not looking good for San Diego. Ooh, Tran.
Oh, wait, Oni didn't go for the kill there, letting Tran walk away.
Chrome, speaking of walking, just walked straight into the bullet of Jetcracker. And now Frost walking up mid. Has to do wonders, possibly get another 3 like he did last round, but that would be a hard endeavor as everyone on Berkeley is just posted up, playing patience, knowing not to overpeak. But Dastin might be proving me wrong. Oh no, not overpeaking just yet. Saw the butt of Frost, I believe.
Down B.
Must have been.
Yeah. This
As that
trend.
1v5 demanded 35 seconds, and
It's impossible in my
Berkeley
opinion.
members crawling up on him from every single
30
angle.
seconds left.
It's looking hard for Tran. Not much to do. They hear the rope.
Oh, and that might spell the end of it.
Yeah, Tran basically.
Clove grab doesn't bring him down.
Yeah, it was impossible. Tran already in the grave there, basically. Has Team Ace for Berkeley there, giving Berkeley their 7th round, not tying it up, but 7-9.
Stopping the bleeding, forcing what's most likely going to be a sheriff buy. Yeah, this sheriff buy that we've seen out of San Diego. Now, this is nothing to write off. It's not simply a formality, but this should spell an 8th for Berkeley, and we've got a game back on our hands. San Diego's rushes, it's a very rushy playstyle from both teams on this map, and it does kind of leave us in a lot of 50-50 rounds that just depend on whether or not you win or lose your gunfights.
Right, and San Diego, they're having only a few sheriffs on the lighter buy, so they're really gonna have to make these sheriffs count, as they want to do as much economic damage as possible. But Oni making that really hard as they take down Tran already, and looks like a 3-man peek possibly in mid here. But Harbor ready to peek. Harbor taking down Chrome instantly. Ooh, Melvin with a fast adjustment though. Ooh, November spotted in main, but also did spot Dastin in heaven here. Spots the head of Melvin. Dastin though retreating, making sure not to give up the numbers, just letting a few shots fly, trying to get any aggression. I like how Dastin is playing this, crouching, ready. Melvin crawling into the smoke.
Now there is a site. There is an open site.
I'm about open because they do have the Sabos flying in. November does have the showstopper though, and there is no KO ult to stop it this time. I like how both teams are playing this. They have a lot.
Melvin gives up the heaven position for a second.
November did see the shoulder, but didn't peek out wide enough. Melvin gets one. The fracture hits. Melvin still manages to stay alive.
See anything.
November gets one, gets two with the gets one with the showstopper, gets another with the sheriff. Now San Diego with the numbers advantage actually. Melvin one more.
Numbers advantage.
Oni gets two, but Frost quickly gets the last.
Cleans it up, and yeah, the UC San Diego Sheriff rounds are not just a formality. You can't just write them off. A lot of util invested there early in that B main. We saw November get posted up onto that ult orb with the smoke, able to pull out the ult, just saves it for the perfect moment late in the round. Melvin is again getting Valorant momented with 10 different abilities, hindering his ability to see, shoot, move, and enjoy the game. But November is able to bring out the showstopper, give his teammate just enough time to survive, to do some even more damage.
Yeah, Harbor here. For some more.
Melvin,
nice aggression there, hearing the sprays, knowing that Harbor's gonna be low on ammo.
Now, do you know about that?
Ooh, doesn't, but is able to walk away. Ooh, Melvin pops the ult, Molly unaffecting them.
It goes in with it.
But is blinded by their own teammate.
Oh, a little bit of a missed time.
I want to hear the voice channel right now. But in the end, still not too detrimental for San Diego, as San Diego, I believe Chrome does have the operator posted up watching heaven. B-Tran here trying to walk up. Doesn't see anything just yet.
There's a Waylay saturate for this retake.
Yeah, but there's
and the ult.
Yeah, the Waylay ult is also available. Frost aware of the flank, gets two.
Both of the flank members in Chrome.
Chrome with the operator clean. Oni looking to. They really should save here, as Oni and the rest of Berkeley pretty broke.
Yeah, the best thing you could do right now is tuck your tail between your legs and scurry away, as San Diego is on the hunt. Frost now just stomping through spawn.
Wait, I just noticed small detail. Oni's the Phantom has the ult symbols of the people they kill, maybe?
Oh, that is quite interesting. Oh, well, hold on. Oni's making it expensive.
Oh, yeah.
But November does take that gun away. That is an interesting skin. I've never seen it before.
I have actually never seen that. Sorry, a little sidetracked. But just gotta admire the beautiful skins of this game, as Chrome popping the tour de force, ready to rattle a few shots off, hoping to get a few, maybe getting those Harbor and Waylay, stopping those ults from ever happening. San Diego looking for that possible series point here.
And looking for that 12, looking to make us, looking to make our sponsors at Turtle Beach proud, our casters, bring glory to the name of San Diego by taking down Berkeley, this UCEI matchup that haunted them. Now, with the power of our peripherals,
Ooh.
Oni so low.
Oni didn't have a Turtle Beach mouse there.
It clearly did not. Runs away. Now there's a gun given up, and this is now more sketch than I would like on against this low buy. November must have spawned Dastin there.
That spawn. Dastin almost catches
Gets
November.
away and plants in.
Well, let's not forget though, Oni is low on HP, as like I said, that the lack of the Turtle Beach mouse got some low.
Flank trip is shot, and Chrome avoids.
Avoids the harbor ult. I don't. Are they ready for Chrome to be sitting here? I don't
Don't
think they
think
are.
so.
Oh, but Chrome misses! Oh my gosh, and Harbor gets two. Melvin now playing in a smoke. How much more can he do?
A little bit more to the left, and he's not able to get.
Oh, Jack Harper doesn't hold. Oh, now they know. Oh, the satchel comes in. Ah, nice try from San Diego. In the end, Berkeley did win the round. Nice try, nice try.
Yeah, and it's that play, it's that hold on B, opting to go for such a one and done angle by Chrome, just relying on his Turtle Beach apparel to get him that kill and get out. It's unable to do just that, and that gives the Waylay ult a time and a place to shine, as now the economy for Berkeley is booming. They've got a bunch of phantoms, bunch of money in their pockets. San Diego with a stinger, but otherwise full weaponry.
Yeah.
This could be a very, very impactful swing round here.
Yeah, and the timeout coming from Berkeley there. Wonder what they're talking about here. Let's see. Seems like I wonder what site ST is getting ready to hit.
Got about 20 seconds after this timeout pops to make that decision. Frost 20 and 10, absolute menace, but is
solid positive too.
Going up against a Harbor who's equally influential, 20 and 14.
Oof.
Big numbers.
We do see Tran does have the Viper ult, so they can play around that for post plant if they get the numbers. Honestly, Tran's ult could seal the series point or the series depending on when they use it and how the rounds play out here.
They do a lot of damage, and well, that default A wall does go up for the side of San Diego, but the spikes on B, the spike and one player gets detected by an early KO knife, so that's what the KO is for. It has a little bit of info gathering potential. It looks like it's just a ruse though. It does grab Tejo and Waylay, and there's only one person left to receive what looks like an A site flood. It's just Harbor in this corner.
Harbor whiffs!
Oh, what a whiff! Whoa. And that's an open site.
Wow.
That's an open site.
Chrome and Harbor really just exchanged whiffs in the last few rounds, as we saw Chrome whiff last round, but Harbor whiffing this round. Now Chrome taking his revenge, getting that kill on Harbor.
Now the rotate is fast. And the remaining 4 players are here already. No fights.
You see Tran in the middle, getting ready for a possible rope flank. And it's going to be very late, but honestly, it could be the round winner here, as long as Tran goes unnoticed. However,
B-Tran strikes first.
B-Tran does strike first. November does take down B-Tran, though, quickly. Oni playing in the smoke. Jetcracker peeking out from elbow.
And Tran got caught. Tran got caught somehow.
Tran got caught, and Chrome, not much time to play here. Gets one, but it's not planned for him. It's unwinnable. Tries to go for more, but goes down, giving Berkeley their 9th round here. San Diego can't let Berkeley start streaking again, or else it's going to be 11-11 and then possibly 11-12.
Tran, they're probably calling, guys, I have a massive flank. Just stall on sight. But San Diego, unable to buy just enough time. Tran probably had to make some steps there just to get in on time, and that's how he got caught out. That flank that could have easily won them the round ends up not even becoming a factor. Berkeley playing the timing to perfection, just out ahead, able to steal away. that 20th round as we head into number 21.
Ooh,
November, what are you doing?
gets two though. But like you said before, San Diego with those sheriffs, you can't count them out just yet, as they're just so strong with it.
Never let these guys buy Phantoms again. Just give them sheriffs at this point.
Playing a DRX Hyunmin with the operator. If you know, you know. But November gets popped by the KO, so suppressed Showstopper. Although not online just yet, but Gaston does catch Tran once again. But Chrome with the headhunter.
The headhunter, literally, just give these guys sheriffs. Never let them buy a rifle again. And they have the info, right? You saw the cabbages path all the way through CT, and so November here is going to be able to catch both of them. It's going to take one for sure. Never mind, I should stop speaking.
Jetcracker though left on 26 HP, virtually one shot. It's gonna be really hard for him to get out alive. Yeah, like I thought. Frost able to get one. They're just gonna peek into Oni.
Oh, Frost!
What a nice shot. Now that is a series point here.
And you know, in that entire round, not a single kill was made with the rifle, even after they picked them up.
That is true.
Not a single kill with the rifle.
Yeah, honestly poetic here, but you see Showstopper and Viper's pit ready and online for San Diego. Now, let's not count Berkeley out just yet, as they do have the tail and the Cloval, but not as impactful as the other two on the San Diego side. So we're going to have to see some really important plays from Berkeley here for them to win this round.
Bit of a stack here. San Diego's walking into quite a bit of damage potential.
Oh! Oni caught with his hands out. Chrome immediately taking him out. Harper does take down one, but the Showstopper quickly stopping Harper from performing any shows. Melvin gets one. Daston popping the Cloval. Blocking once again. Melvin tries to go for more, but goes down. Viper ult popped. Frost ready to flash out, but is...
It's one. Hold on. And
wait,
it's a
1v2? Walks through the molly. I don't know if they're going to expect this. It's spotted by the tail drone. It's hard. Tran now suppressed. Getting spammed 5 HP. It is 1 HP now from the Clove. The shorty out. It's impossible. It's too hard. Tran, nice try. Almost closed out the series there, but unfortunately unable to. As Daston with the shorty and picks up the operator. That could be deadly.
A really messy round. After the plant goes down, UC San Diego doing so well to get in on site, get that Viper's pit down, but seemingly unable to play around it, seemingly not willing to let Tran cook, to sit in the stew of doom and despair for Berkeley and play the game. Instead, playing around that Viper's pit and opening themselves up to fights that they probably didn't have to take gives Berkeley a lifeline. One match point avoided, 2 more that they have to avoid to bring us into overtime. 12 to 10.
And we see Tran buying the judge there. Chrome opting to not buy any weaponry, possibly for the economy's sake and the headhunters. As November going for a quick A ramp control, doesn't spot anyone in heaven just yet. Tran and Chrome's walking up, gets Oni.
Okay.
And that is
the
Chrome's operator back straight in his hands, just like that. Jetcracker ready to flash out. Daston flash. Chrome whipping once again.
One.
Tran though with the judge gets one. I don't think they're ready for it to be Tran. Tran wins the battle of the trans once again. Jetcracker now has to do God's work here. Frost sitting in garage, ready to play off of the tap. Flashes out, doesn't see anyone yet.
No one's on it.
They know no one's on. Tran playing patient. Jetcracker does get them, and they know where Tran is. It's hard. It's impossible. Once again, Tran left in a 1v2, unable to close it out. But now, Berkeley, 11th round. Are they going to be able to bring this into overtime?
This op has kind of spelled disaster for anyone holding it.
That is
a lot of value gained by either side. We see it completely losing to a headhunter. Chrome picks it up, proceeds to whiff on a jumping Clove, and then that's where it ended, right by those boxes by B entrance. One more chance for UC San Diego to close this out in regulation. One more round needed from Berkeley to push us into a second match of overtime.
Oh, Chrome bought a sheriff. We might be so back.
Oh, we're back. I mean, he has the tour de force.
Yeah, speaking of one more chance, like you said, Chrome giving another chance to the operator with the tour de force. Is he able to get any? He might get timing.
No!
He does get timing. That's so unfortunate. That's the just peeking out. Chrome typing well played into all chats. As now 4v5 for San Diego. They called for a quick rotate over into B. Jetcracker just holding garage. I wonder if they're going to expect Melvin just walking up here. They do have players rope, so it is going to be hard for Melvin to go unnoticed.
And there's really they're walking in between two hard places. Right? You're between a rock bound, the timer.
Oh, Melvin
and
caught
B-Tran.
with the smokes out. November going for something, but he can't do much. Frost having to play like God, but can't. Flawless for Berkeley. 12-12. We are back into overtime, baby.
Oh, and this is where it gets interesting. 7-5 halves, 7 defenses for both sides. San Diego had three match points there at the end, unable to close. Does get 2 plants. A lot of plants on the side of San Diego, just unable to play that post, unable to just. What I'm seeing is it's an inability to step away for a second and let the defense come to you.
Right.
Play your advantage. They have 40 seconds. They can't do everything.
Yeah, it seems like I think San Diego, they know how Berkeley's playing. They're ready for this rush as Melvin buying, I believe if what I saw is correctly, yeah, a judge.
A judge.
Ooh, spot out by the Tejo drone though. It doesn't get suppressed just yet. Although has to be wary of this Oni here. Just ready. Viper Molly off. Oni just sitting there with a shorty, ready for any unnecessary peeks. Dastin gets one. At his trend down. Melvin go peeks out, gets one. Catches another. Catches a third. Ooh, the judge is playing a key role here. Dastin in hell. Melvin pops the ult. November just cleans it out. What a clean round from San Diego. What a clean buy. An impactful buy from Melvin with the judge. Just runs them down.
Yeah, hides in the smokes, drops his own to create even more chaos on that B site, and then just comes up from behind, hoovers up all of the kills, just shotgun straight to the center of mass there. Nothing you can do against that. No amount of armor is going to stop.
Absolutely zero counterplay.
And it's a defense for San Diego. Now let's see. Can they make the necessary adjustments on their attack? Can they get this bomb down, but then let the bomb explode?
Yeah, that's the key play here. Or honestly, who knows? San Diego might just go for a win by elimination of players. That's what it seems like, or that's what seems like it's been working. As you see here, Melvin and Frost trying to play for that mid control, playing off the timing of the smoke going down. They do see Dadston just sitting in B heaven there.
I like the bomb being here.
Ooh, Oni spots one.
And Oni's the only one on the site.
So yeah, he's got to call over for a few of his teammates to come over. UCSD ready to just peek into this. November crouch peeking. Moves this crosshair placement with Oni. Oni doesn't catch anyone just yet. November getting one. B-Tran gets 2. Wow. Now 3v4 left.
Now they are able to continue. Berkeley members.
Oh, it's hard.
Looking the wrong way. Now Chrome. Hold on, Chrome. What can you do
Chrome
here?
Can do something here. Spots one. Trigger discipline.
And 2.
Spots 2. Oh
no! You can't be doing that. As B-Tran takes 4.
Oh, it's a horror.
Oh,
that's gotta be tilting for Chrome. That's like one too many times that he's whiffed now.
And 13-13, we go a second overtime. These two teams, interlocked with one another. Just want to keep us trapped here forever. Frost 24-11, Dadston 25. 24-15 and 11 for Frost, and Dadston 25-21 and 10. The triple doubles at the top of the scoreboard.
Yikes! Yeah, it's looking sketch. And San Diego going for once again another risky buy, a judge, an operator. They're really gambling on the B site.
Hey, but it's A.
And Chrome's gonna have to really.
Chrome has consistently been good for 2 before.
Yeah, he's going to get caught up by the drone. He's got to get another lucky shot through the smoke here. Doesn't actually leg someone. Almost. It has 3 effects on him.
Suppressed, hindered, everything. What is he not at this moment?
Yeah, November though, just walking.
Timing.
Jetcracker does get Frost. Gets 1, gets 2, almost had a 3rd flick over Melvin. Gonna have to walk through the Molly. Doesn't get spot up, but it goes down to Jetcracker. Oh my gosh.
And what is that? What is that judge? The final 2 shots from that judge completed an outline of the planter as San Diego loses another defense. It's 14-13 advantage Berkeley.
Yeah, San Diego has not been looking too good on these attacks. Let's hope we can get a repeat of Haven where San Diego suddenly picks up the attack rounds here as they hope to tie it up in this overtime. This is double overtime, folks.
Yeah, and that judge buy could have been impactful, but it ended up on the wrong site.
Right. Here we see Jetcracker just jiggling, just spraying. The knife, really strong. Doesn't catch anyone, though.
A little bit. San Diego's doing good to play behind the knife. Berkeley has really no idea what the setup is. Now that AWOL has been there pretty much every round.